He, M35, bought a boat and I'm 32F, raging mad over it. How do I explain my reasoning? Edit 1. Because a lot of you are going off of assumptions. The house is in his name and his name only because we aren't married and to eliminate the horror stories of buying a home with a GF/BF in the event of the split. We both own other properties. I own my own home and he has a rental. We don't want to combine assets until we're married to avoid confusion. He can afford the mortgage on this house while I pay mine until I get a renter. Everything, and I mean all furniture in this 4-bed/4-bath is mine. So he would literally be house poor if I took it all. The purpose of the house is for a future for us, so I will go on the deed once marriage occurs, and that was a conversation we had about us. He'd have to sell it if I left cause he can't fill it and it'd be too big for him alone. So having said that, I'm not a gold digger nor am I on a free ride cause he would literally be sleeping on the carpet in this big ass house. Hard to believe I actually have assets and a safety net, huh? It's not about the money or the boat itself. That's literally what I am trying to say. Now back to why I'm upset. To start, we've AM35, F32, been dating over 4 years. We had just bought a house big enough for a future family, etc. in April. We are not engaged, we are simply BF and GF. I'd like to get married and start on kids before my eggs are fried, therefore, we've discussed and agreed on expectations. Our finances are separate until marriage, so he pays the bills right now cause the home is in his name until marriage as well. Anyway, last week or 2 ago, he went fishing on a friend's boat for the first time in over 2 years. After asking me what I thought about getting a boat, I stated we didn't need one, which we don't. Well, he snuck around and bought a boat a week later and I'm livid over it. He knew I'd be upset but thought it was a she just doesn't want me to have a boat reason when that isn't true. No, the boat didn't come out of my money. No, he doesn't need my permission. No, it's not unaffordable. It's not about the boat itself or the money. I would have been fine with this purchase at a later date or after more discussion. It's the principle that he's quick to want to purchase expensive ass shit, but I'm still playing house with no ring on my finger, which for right now is fine, but without the blatant purchase of a boat. We had a huge blow up fight over it. He doesn't see my point of view and I don't feel like I'm giving it justice or even making sense because I'm so angry. We've discussed marriage at length, ring shopping, etc., timelines at length, so it's not a topic we avoid. That's just the bigger issue of a few small ones. Coming from a townhouse with no garage, I was excited to have a garage, to have an area to do new hobbies in or maybe work out in at some point. He knows this. Well, now that's he's put the boat in the garage, it's filled to the brim with majority of his stuff and half the garage is now inaccessible. I never wanted a full ass garage and we're only a month into the house. I now have to look at this huge item that I see as a slap in the face and am angry all over again. I'm so angry and frankly hurt because I don't feel like my thoughts, feelings, or desires were taken into account. His thought process is that if he's purchasing it with his money and it's not affecting how we live, why should I care? With no room for feelings or emotions in between. I mean, this is why you discuss big purchases with your partner, right? I just don't understand why he had to have the boat now and not after discussing the deeper reason I'd be upset over the purchase and the garage space, etc. Had we had more discussion around it and understanding, then it could have been something we both could have enjoyed. Instead, I just see it a big ass boat of resentment on my end and a strong hate. I'm still fuming mad. I'd like to know if I'm overreacting and if requesting he put it in storage is unreasonable. Before you comment, please don't overgeneralize my man based on this decision. I'm incredibly pissed at him, but he's a good man overall.